Ginger and Joanna Duggar address drama after sisters both gave their daughters same nickname. Ginger Duggar Vuolo is sharing the backstory behind how her niece and her daughter share the same nickname. The soon-to-be mom of 3, 31, and her husband Jeremy Vuolo sat down with her sister Joanna Duggar Forsyth on the latest episode of the Ginger Jeremy podcast to talk about everything from faith to falling in love. During the episode, the trio also revealed the backstory behind how their daughters got the same nickname. There is some drama with the name. Well, it's not really drama, but it was a funny incident with Evie when you named Evelyn. Tell that story, Jeremy said to Joanna. We've had 2 people in the last week be like, oh, there's 2 of us. Because especially when we're together we get asked, added Joanna. Y'all kept her Evie. Her name was a secret until she was born, and she was born about 6 months before our Evie, Ginger explained. When she was born you sent a video to the family, and you said, first we're going to tell you the nickname name. It's Evie. When you sent that video, I'll never forget, we look at each other, like oh my goodness. Jeremy added. At the time, the couple, who typically keep their names quiet, called Joanna and her husband Austin Forsyth to find out if it was okay that their names were the same. We did not care at all, but I do remember y'all calling me and I was like, that's so great. It's going to be confusing, but it's going to be awesome, Joanna added. As Ginger prepares to welcome another bundle of joy, she is tapping into some sisterly support. The Counting On star, who currently shares 2 daughters, Evangeline, 4, and Felicity, 6, with her husband, told in an exclusive interview earlier this month that she has been leaning on her sister Joanna a lot as she prepares to welcome a new baby into her family. I've been talking to Joy a lot because we're kind of in the same season. She has 3 kids and I'm going on 3 kids, said Ginger, whose latest book, People Pleaser, was released on January 14. And so we chat a ton, just FaceTime calls or just to catch up. Joanna and husband share sons Gunnar, 20 months, and Gideon, 6, and daughter Evelyn, 4. The reality star revealed the sex of her 3rd baby with her husband, 3 months after announcing the news of their pregnancy. On January. We're having a boy and we're very excited, she told Entertainment Tonight. I was so shocked to find out it was a boy, because I feel like everything felt the same. I actually had a lot of similarities to the pregnancy with the girls. I was so shocked, I almost fell off my chair. She said, adding that having a boy was a foreign thing to the couple after welcoming 2 girls. I was like, how is this the boy gonna fit in? But we are keeping the name a secret until the baby's born. It's what we always do. Duggar Vuolo noted that the 2 have faced less judgment with names after choosing to wait until the baby is born. We've had friends who've had issues with people like, oh, I'm gonna share the name, and then no one likes it, she explained. But once that baby's born, everybody thinks it's the cutest name ever. So that's our motto, our theory on it. Jill Duggar mourns devastating loss by sharing little glimpses of joy brought to her family. Jill Duggar is mourning the anniversary of a devastating family loss by sharing little glimpses of joy the pregnancy brought her family. On February 27, the former Counting On star took to Instagram to sharing a touching tribute to the pregnancy she lost at 4 months gestation. Growing heart, 1 year ago I was loving my baby bump. But we hadn't shared to social media yet that we were expecting. Duggar, 33, began her lengthy tribute. I was still pushing past the all-day pregnancy sickness at that point to make it to yet another prenatal appointment where I was elated to see this sweet little doll dancing and waving at me on the ultrasound screen. We had hoped to do a cute pregnancy announcement soon, but things hadn't come together soon enough before we got the devastating news that our baby had left us all too soon. Growing heart. She continued. In April 2024, Duggar and her husband, Derek Dillard, announced the stillbirth of a baby girl they named Isla Marie. The couple also share 3 children, Israel, 9, Samuel, 7, and Freddie, 2. Duggar told her followers that her family continues to talk about our Isla Marie often these days as the anniversary of the stillbirth approaches. She added, "And since I didn't get to publicly celebrate the happy moments on here before we were met with sadness, I figured now is still a good time to share with you a little glimpse of the joy she brought our family during her short little life." The bereaved mom concluded she'd probably be starting her first swim lessons about now and would soon be running and chasing her big brothers all over the place getting into trouble. Haha, Married at First Sight star Jamie Otis Henner wrote, "Sending you so much love, it's the worst pain, broken heart, crying face." Someone else commented, "Crying face, hugs. I love the video of her kicking around." Another Instagram user shared, "I am so sorry you had to go through this loss. I was heartbroken when I saw the announcement of her passing. I am sending prayers to you for healing. I adore you, your family."